Good day, this is Bruce of Cantotech and we're here to review the EZVIZ C6CN. So this version is a motorized version. It's same 2 megapixel 1080p. So earlier on we did review the C1C, which is the basic wide angle security camera, and this one is a pan and tilt version. So it also has smart tracking motion, privacy mode. It only runs on 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, night vision up to 10 meters, two-way talk, which is very important, and it has the intelligent linkage with alarm security and micro SD card up to 128 gigabytes of memory. So this is a 1080p version. I think all the variants here in Philippines are all 1080p version. It is strongly recommended that we all get the 1080p so that the visual that you can get when you do a playback would actually be better. Later, we will also show you how to download and install the app. Actually, it's very easy. You don't even need a tutorial to download and link the app. So we also did review the earlier camera, which is the wireless version, which is the EZVIZ C3A. So this one doesn't have a battery inside. So basically, this is a pan and tilt version. What we really liked about the C6CN is that it has the 2 stereo speaker inside. So as we unbox it now, let me show it to you. So inside the box, there's actually nothing much to see, just the camera itself. So it's a plain white box, and underneath later we can see the other parts. So let's just remove the lower part of the box so we can see the instructions manual. So this also comes with the easy setup guide. So this is the instruction manual. So basically you actually don't need to look at this. If you want, you can scan it with the QR code. So there's a lot of bunch here in the instructions manual, but then again, this is very straightforward and very easy to install. So at the bottommost part of the carton box, we can get a smaller box and we can get the accessory inside. So let's just slowly open the box. So we can see the USB charger and the base plate of the machine if in case you want to hang it on your ceiling. So this is the charger. So this is a 5-volt USB version. So we have the screw and the wall mount or ceiling mount. So it comes with the torque, so it's very easy. You just need to drill a hole on your ceiling or wall, and then you can already mount your security camera on the wall or ceiling. So there's even a guide. So this is the guide. So you can tape this first on the ceiling, and then you can drill those holes directly. So this is like the guide so that you are 100% sure that you drilled the correct hole. So other than that, at the bottommost part, you can see the cable. So I recommend that you just open underneath the box, which would make it easier and faster. So this is the long cable provided by EZVIZ, and this is the micro B type. So you can see the micro B connection, or this is actually the power cable of your machine. So what we really liked about this one as well is that it is just a standard micro B cable. So if in case maybe your cable broke, you can always buy a longer micro B cable or a shorter cable if you just want to use your existing micro B cables without using this extended version. So this is the mount. You just need to actually lock it via turning the mount to counterclockwise to unlock and then clockwise to lock. So as I mentioned earlier, so we can see here that there's a mic here in the center and 2 stereo speakers on the left and the right side. So actually the two-way talk for this machine is actually bigger. I mean, the voice is louder compared to the others. So this one, the pan and tilt, this one is also motorized, but from how we experience or use the machine, it can only track a moving subject horizontally. It means it doesn't track the motion vertically or up and down. So at the rear part, we can see the micro B input and the LAN cable. If in case you don't want to connect it via Wi-Fi, it has a provision to connect via LAN cable. So if in case you really this type of module is a ceiling type, so you can embed your your Cat5, 5E, or Cat6 cable on the ceiling itself. So basically, this is it. This is the C6CN. So this is the tracking version. So we're just trying to connect it with our power bank, so we can see that when it's powered on, there's a red LED. So as long as it shows and then the red LED, it means it's powered on. And then there's other color. When it's blue, it means it's actually already connected to your network. So that's about it for the C6CN. So we can just closely look at the manual, so we can just give you a run through. So you just plug the 5-volt charger, which is similar to your phone charger, then just connect it directly to the micro B input. That way you can just directly set it up with your app. So by setting it up, you can see at the base part here in the manual there's a QR code. Later we will show you how to connect the C6CN to your network. So when you boot up the C6CN, it will do a motorized check of the vertical process. So that's the QR code that we showed you. So in a while we will show you how we will be setting up the C6CN. Before we set up, make sure to install the micro SD card. So you just need to move the lens going up so that it will show you a small compartment where there is a small micro SD card slot. So you just need to slot in your micro SD card. This is the push type. So make sure to slot it in the correct way. The steel tips at the upper part. So you just gently push the micro SD card inside. This is push type lock. And then after that, close the lid and put back the lens to the normal position. So this is how you download the app. You just go to Play Store, search EZVIZ, and then press install. After you have downloaded the app, press open to open the app. After which, you just need to create an account. So you put in your country, your name, password, and then just follow the step-by-step instructions. After finishing the setup, you can also use your fingerprint login to set your machine up. So you just need to press the go to enable fingerprint login. From the top part, just press the switch on the side and then press the fingerprint to log in and to enable. It's that simple. Going inside the main app, we can see that we already installed our C3A, but we currently don't need the device, so you just press settings and delete the device. So from here on, you just press the plus sign to add the device. As I was mentioning to you earlier, you would need the camera and scan the bottom QR code. So this way, the phone and the security camera will automatically detect itself and will go directly to the automated settings of your camera. So we have detected the C6CN, so you just perfectly follow the instructions and press next. The device is powered on, then next. After that, you will hear a bunch of instructions or vocal messages from your C6CN. So you just wait the light for the LED light to be flashing blue. So this is what we've been mentioning. Right now, the camera is flashing blue constantly. It means that this device is now ready to be set up. So now that the device is flashing blue, we just continue with the app. So going back to the app, so we just need to press the next button. So press the indicator is flashing blue, then press next. After pressing the next button, you will see that some instructions that you need to place your camera near the router so you could set it up seamlessly. So after that, you can just press the X button. This is just a reminder. So after that, you need to just input your wireless password. Then you just need to wait for the device to set up automatically. Just wait from 0% to 100%. Once it has loaded at 100%, it will say your device has been added. Then you can just press view your device, but make sure to fill up the time zone and date format. Let's just go through the settings quickly. So we can enable, disable the audio, the status light, IR light, alarm notification, the time zone, date format. You can change again the Wi-Fi configuration, and you can also check the storage status. So before that, always make sure to press the storage status and make sure to initialize your memory card. So this is how we initialize the memory card. Go to the storage, memory card, then press the initialize button. After pressing the initialize button, the memory card will be reformatted to the state wherein your machine can match or work perfectly with your machine. So you just need to wait from 0 to 100%. After your memory card has been initialized, always make sure to check the device version and make sure to upgrade your version to the latest one. So right now, the C6CN that we got is not yet upgraded. So you just need to press the upgrade button and press upgrade now. And then after that, your security camera will be upgraded to the latest firmware version. So let's go back to the main part. Let's check for the camera. So this is what it looks like. So you can still do a pinch to zoom on the camera. So that's why it's always important to get the 1080p version. So let's press the first part, which is the scan and tilt version. So there's a 360-degree picture if you want to take the photo now, and the motion tracking. So let's just go to the pan and tilt. So we can see that we can tilt the unit horizontally, left and right, and we can also tilt it up and down or vertically. So as I mentioned earlier in the motion tracking, there's no vertical tracking, only the horizontal tracking. So we'll show you later a quick glimpse how the camera would be able to track subject. So basically it will track any moving subject that it sees. So just go to the auto tracking and just press the blue circle with the person inside. So this is how the motion tracking works. So it's now tracking my hand. So it can only track left to right. So make sure if you're going to set up your device, you need to make sure that it is properly set up in the vertical process. So if you do a very quick motion, it will not be able to track. So this is very optimal for people walking but not running. So if in case you don't want the camera to be confused, you can just set it in you don't need to turn on the motion tracking. So this is just an additional feature where it can motion track. So right now we just turned off the motion tracking because we just want it to stably be looking at one area. So just going to the tracking, you can also turn on the alarm notification. It means if it sees any motion, it will automatically send a notification to your phone that it sees someone is moving. So once again, this is the C6CN. So just to give you a quick summary, this is the 1080p version. What we liked about this security camera is that it has a pan and tilt. So it means you can pan and tilt the camera anywhere you like in a vertical and horizontal motion. It can track a subject horizontally, but it cannot track a subject when it's moving very fast. And what we also liked about this camera is that the two-way talk system is pretty loud, because this is a bigger device. It has two stereo speakers in the left and the right side, and you can do a photo. We think that this camera is solidly built for your household. And there's also a provision for LAN cable if in case you don't want it wirelessly connected. So we hope that you like our quick unboxing and quick review of the EZVIZ C6CN. Once again, this is Bruce of Cantotech signing out.